All right, excited to record a quick video about one of my favorite topics, and that is leadership, leadership and culture. And I have to be honest, in the early days, one of two things. I didn't really buy into the whole culture thing. I thought it was just foo-foo that dentist's office put plaques on the wall with their core values, and that represented their culture. It's obviously much bigger deal than that. It's obviously much deeper than that as well. But then in addition to that, I oftentimes find myself as the leader of the business, even getting overwhelmed or feeling weighed down by the responsibilities of a leader. But I have to tell you, a quote that has been meaningful to me and an author that has really articulated the opportunity of being a CEO, a leader, and being responsible for culture is Patrick Lencioni. He says, being a CEO is a gift. It's not about avoiding problems, but embracing them as a privilege. The challenge that comes with the role are what make the opportunity meaningful. And I believe that. And if we change our mindset around who we are as we're running our business, we're the CEOs. We're the CEOs of our life. We're the CEOs of our operation. We're responsible for creating the culture, the mindset, and the vision for the company. With that responsibility comes leading and inspiring other people. John Maxwell is another favorite leader, and he talks about the importance of influence over those that we lead. So the idea, real quick to highlight, is that we need to create culture within the business, and one of the things of culture that's most important is culture of accountability, where we can support our team members by holding them accountable to clear objectives, and then the best we can do for them is letting them know that it's important that they stay on task and are on target for the things that they committed to. That what they're committing to and what they're contributing applies and contributes to the company objectives as a whole. And that it's important and they're expected to do it. And when we fall short in that accountability, in that setting the culture of anything goes, because again, what is culture? It's what we allow. And are we mindful of that? So we know we have the 4 H's as our core values. We have our mission of improving lives by delivering creative real estate solutions. But are we as leaders, the challenge, the invitation, are we making sure that we are delivering and really inspiring and influencing people on our teams in this way? I wanted to find that quote from John Maxwell. He says, the growth and development of people is the highest calling of leadership, right? So companies that struggle, whether they know it or not, is often the leader, is often the culture in the company. Culture can be a silent killer. You may not even realize that there's just lack of vision or lack of commitment to the cause or maybe not full buy-in from individual team members. And again, I'm speaking to those of you that have just one member of your team all the way to handfuls of people. It's important that we understand our role, that we see being the CEO as a privilege and a responsibility. When we see these problems and these struggles and these challenges to overcome, that's what we signed up for. And instead of it causing stress like it did for me in the early days, and again, nothing stress-free necessarily, but allow it to propel you to step up to the challenge, to rise up as a leader, to continue to pour into yourself, to develop your mindset, your emotional intelligence, that you can show up consistently. And when everybody else is having a bad day, guess what? The leader chooses to have a good day and continues to inspire, continues to set a high culture of both accountability, but also the culture of what's accepted in the business and how we're going to operate and the pace of which we're going to do things and the way in which we're going to do things. I'll finish with a quote from John Maxwell. It says, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Again, that's our opportunity. So more to come, but I wanted to set the stage for just how important it is as a leader, the opportunity that we have to establish culture in organizations. Things like weekly accountabilities with those on our team, huddles, daily huddles, and weekly, L10 type framed overall company gatherings and meetings to make sure that as a collective group, We're doing what we set out to do, we're hitting our rocks, and we're on target for our goals, our quarterly, our yearly objectives. These are the responsibilities that are yours, and we'll help continue to provide the framework for you to have the tools to build those out, but at the end of the day, it's your execution that will make all the difference. And trust that the level in which you step up as a leader, the level in which you, again, create this culture of accountability, this culture of success in your organization will really be a direct reflection on the success in your organization. You might be killer at just a go-getter. You might be killer at acquisitions. You might be killer at just being a busy worker. But to take your business to a consistent results where you can inspire your team, it's going to take growth as a leader and continual growth. And that includes me and everybody at Joe. And I'm grateful to share that with you. And like I said, more to come as we dive into leadership and culture.